Good morning, my loves. How are you doing? This is Natalia on the first day of June. The first day of June. Can you believe it? I can't quite believe that we're in June already. What's going on? What have you done with this year? It's just gone so fast. So anyway, we're going to have our interactive reading today, and we're going to have our weekly angel messages, because it's just important to see what the angels have got to say about June, isn't it? And we've got an eclipse happening on Friday, and it's actually my birthday on the eclipse. I don't know how I feel about that, but you know, everything is what it is, isn't it? So we've got to take it all on the chin. So do say hello. I know I can see there's 13 of you joining me live. So good morning to you all. Hello and good morning if you're watching me on YouTube. If you're watching me live on Facebook, I'm going to attempt to say hello to everybody who's watching live. If you're watching the replay in any way, I really appreciate you stopping by and spending some time checking upon all of the angelic goodness today. So I'm going to be using these beautiful objects for you to choose from this morning. You know, I like to give you interesting, inspiring things to choose from with the messages. And yes, the year is flying by, isn't it? So who's with me this morning? Margarita Jeffries, you made it, Margarita. Hello, good, lovely to see you. Hello to Cleo Wall. Hello to Sarah Bolchin. Hello, Michelle O'Connor. How are you doing? Now, this is where I wobble the camera a little bit because I'm on my bouncy tripod. Christina Cunard. Hello. Good evening to Joy Jackson. Hello to Julie Kubiak. And Nicole South, that sphere is actually blue selenite sphere. It sounds like it's the one that you should be choosing if you were attracted to that. Good morning to Elaine Sagar. Happy June to you. Shell Javat, good morning. Sheila Hamilton and Sarah Bolchin. Hello there, loves. Good afternoon to Vicky Ray. Hello, Charlie Anderson. Shelley Barnes. Hina. Michelle Samuel Henderson, and everybody's attracted to this morning. I will tell all about it soon. Hello, Lorraine from Ireland. How are you doing? And so we've got our angel messages. So this is how it works. If you've never joined me before, well, I hope you're in for a treat. How are you all doing anyway? How is lockdown, semi-lockdown, unlockdown treating you? We're starting to get more things opening up here in the UK. Things are happening. We'll have to see how that works for us all. But the kids, certain children went back to school today, so that's going to be interesting. I think they need it, don't they? I think they need to have that socialisation. This isn't working well, is it? So those are my little holders, my little placeholders for the cards this morning. So we begin with the weekly angel messages, and because we have an eclipse or a full moon lunar eclipse happening on Friday, we're going to have 3 cards. Whoa, that one threw itself out. Oh, the cards are bouncing today. Let's pop them there. And while I'm doing this, get thinking about these 3 objects and which one you are most attracted to, or you feel contains the message that will be most important and resonant for you. We've got the key, we've got the blue selenite sphere, and we've got the beautiful jewel. Isn't that gorgeous? The diamond. I wish it was a diamond. Can you imagine? You'd not see anything from me. I'd be off. Okay. Good morning, Jill Scales. Good morning, Becky Johnson. And Hina, oh, my trip to London passed by in lockdown. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Anna Marie Downing, hello. Leslie Stone, hello. Who else is here? Okay, so do say hello if you're watching me live. If you want to say hello, if you'd like a little shout out, I'm happy to give that to you. All right, so let us begin with the first part of the week. So I would class this as Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay? And our message is possibility. So look at all of those cups glistening, bristling with possibility. So right now you might not be able to see what's coming up. So this is the message for all of us, okay? This is the collective message for from the angels for the week commencing the 1st of June. Hello Deborah in New York. How are you doing? I hope you're staying safe. Now, water energy is about emotion. Okay, it's all about emotion, and it's about being able to, the seven's a magical number. It's a number of very much helping us to align with our purpose. So the first 3 days of this new month are going to allow us to see more possibilities than we could before. So you might be beginning the week feeling like this is going to be a week like any other week. I know what I'm doing, I know where I'm headed, I know what things I have in front of me, but oh no, this speaks of possibilities that you can't see yet emerging. And as you become more attuned, aligned with your intuition, you're going to start to see those possibilities becoming into sharper focus, because at the moment we can see what's in front of us. We think, yeah, I've got this on, I've got that on. But no, look, matters of the heart. There could be some things about, groundedness, and things with confidence, and things with communication, some things that have, more of a psychic element to them. So I would just say, just be open to whatever wants to present itself this week. And if you've got important decisions to make, just because other things will be emerging over the next couple of days doesn't mean that you can't start thinking about what is the possibility. So for an example, I'll give you an example of what's going on for me at the moment. My daughter, we've done most of the house, and her bedroom has been left uncared for, shall we say. It hasn't had the love, and so she really wants to have her bedroom made over. And so she's been thinking about, oh, could do this, could do that. And so we're going, yeah, well, let's look into it, let's research, let's see what the possibilities are. But more things are opening up. There may be other ways of doing something, but still do the research, still investigate. But you never know, something might present itself that you hadn't considered. So that's the meaning of that. So I think the overall message, if I had to sum that up for the first 3 days of June, is be open to what cannot be seen right now. Carry on doing what you're doing, but just keep an open mind, I think is the best way to describe that. Who else has joined me? Rhonda's here, Bernadine's here, Anne McGarry, hello there. Anna Suri, hello dear to you. Charlie Anderson, I'm safe and well, thank you very much. Okay, so let's get on with the next message for the middle of the week. So going through to Thursday into Friday, I'd say both of these cards would bring in the energy of the eclipse. So we've got a full moon lunar eclipse happening on the 5th of June. And oh, there we go, look, she's here, the moon angel, Archangel Haniel. Now it's really interesting because, Christiane, hello, I often bring out in my moon rituals this lovely object, and so it seems to have attracted Archangel Haniel in. Now Haniel is the guardian of the moon. She represents the moon energy, and the moon is the mother. The moon is the divine feminine, the crone energy, the wisdom of. So we have wizards and crones. So when a man is very wise, or the divine masculine, we call him a wizard. With the divine wise woman, we call the crone energy. So that's getting older, so all those grey hairs, that's wisdom right there. That's truth. That's being comfortable in your own skin, isn't it? So I'm in my crone energy and I'm really loving it. I do dye my hair, I will be honest. So Archangel Haniel, she's asking us to face the truth. So things are being illuminated. We cannot any longer stand within this sitting on the fence. And this can represent, Ava, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry to hear that that's going on for you. Ava's got lots of rioting in your neighbourhood. And this card, with the eclipse energy, can start brewing up to 4 weeks before the eclipse actually happens. And I think that that's what's taking place with the George Floyd situation. So my heart bleeds. I absolutely could literally sit and cry here. But, you know, this is Gemini, this is truth. Gemini season, we're right in the thick of that. It's communication, it's things being seen and spread, and the word being spread, and people, you know, communicating with one another. Don't ever condone violent protesting, or you know that's just craziness, but we have to make a stand in some way, and that's what the moon is saying. You know, like before, we're kind of sitting on the fence, and it's like, if I don't acknowledge it's not happening, but we can't turn away from this. You know, we have to stare in the eyes of this terrible stuff that's going on around us. But you know, the moon brings things to fullness. It does bring solutions. It asks us to look into those dark corners that have been hidden before, and to act upon what we see in those dark corners. So that is so relevant to what's going on around us. And no matter whether it's affecting you in your neighborhood personally, you know, at the other side of the world, it's still affecting us, because it makes us think about how connected we are as a human race, and how we have the power to change the way things are. I know it's going to be a slow change, but we must make those changes. That's what the moon is telling us. We can't turn away from that anymore. We can no longer stand in the middle of the stream and go, if it's not affecting me, it's not my problem. But it is affecting you, because this is your, you know, fellow humans, fellow souls. So this final card represents the kind of aftermath of the lunar eclipse and all of the energy it's bringing. And there we have the Wheel of Fortune with Archangel Michael. So we've had two powerful archangels come up for us this morning. Isn't that beautiful? Now, Archangel Michael represents the blue of the throat chakra, which is truth coming out, negativity coming out. But whilst we're kind of in the middle of it all with the moon, all the emotions running high and everything, this is the wheel turning and moving forward in a really positive direction. Archangel Michael is the warrior angel, so he helps to rid negativity in the world. He helps truth to be spoken, and you know, his sword cuts the cords of all of the stuff that we're hanging on to, and the negativity and the old ways of being. So unfortunately, sometimes we have to go through some kind of really painful experience in order to be renewed, in order for that negativity to come out and be washed away and cleansed. And that's the role of Archangel Michael. So this is almost like a fated portal for change. You can see that's a portal, and it contains every single sign of the zodiac, and that's about completeness, that's about connectedness. So just as, you know, even with prejudice, you know, we believe we're different. We believe that, you know, prejudice exists because somebody's different to us. And in the same way with the zodiac wheel, you know, like we can align ourselves with a particular star sign that we are. So I would say I'm a Gemini, and he does look like Bob Geldof. You're right, Jill. He's a Bob Geldof, little Saint Bob there. So, you know, being a Gemini, I can think, yeah, I'm a Gemini, and, you know, I don't get other people who are different star sign to me. But actually, my birth chart contains all of these different star signs. So it's really important that we acknowledge that, you know, humans, even though we're different, we're so connected in so many ways. And it takes something like this to really realize it, I guess. So I feel as though this eclipse has been a massive eye-opener. The way it's going to impact you personally is, or all of us personally, is about no longer sitting on the fence, no longer being able to ignore things that, you know, were hidden in the dark, and then they have been eclipsed, and then the moon comes along and shows us the full picture, and then we can act upon that, and we can look at ourselves and see the ways in which, be truthful with ourselves and see the ways in which we are not honest, well, we're not acting with integrity and authenticity, and how to dissolve that negativity within us. So I really love those messages. I hope you do too, should I say. Give me a like if you do. I think they're very potent. I think they're very, very important today. Okay, so now we move on to the interactive messages, and I've got these symbols for you to choose from in terms of the messages for you personally. So the first symbol we have is the key. This is number 1. Isn't it beautiful? This is a Christmas decoration, but as we all know, these things are so beautiful. We can't put them away and just keep them for Christmas. They're important for rituals and for altars and for readings. So there's the key. And then our second one is the blue selenite. Now this reminds me of did you see the astronauts going up to the space station? We actually went outside and tried to see the space station, but we couldn't really see it from where we were. But I did see the footage on YouTube, and we did see the shuttle docking onto the space station. It was very exciting. So this is like our blue planet. That represents the wholeness. And then our third one here is this beautiful jewel with all these facets, and it's like a kaleidoscope. Look at that. When we turn it, we can see different things. And then it has this beautiful point and then this flat top. So it can represent, this can represent spirituality, the divine masculine, and Mother Earth, the divine feminine. So those are our 3 symbolic items today. So if you chose number 1, what is the meaning? Well, first of all, we'll begin with the key. Now this is the key to unlocking an important door in your purpose. So the eclipse coming up on Friday on the 5th of June, it's all about a portal for change. It's all about important changes that need to take place. But remember, when you turn that key, you're opening a door, and you can't go back. You can't go back to the shape you were or the way you were. I think we've been through some huge changes as a collective this year, and it's very, very powerful. But it's very joyful, the experience of turning the key in the lock, and we must move forward. That is, you are connecting with the next part of your purpose, the next stage of your purpose. I won't ask, are you ready? Because the answer is yes. You know, you are ready. That's why you chose the key. So what are you ready for? I'm going to begin with my Oracle of Wisdom and Beauty cards. This is the deck by moi. If you want to order these, you can do. We're shipping all over the world now that the pandemic is slightly easing in the UK. We keep our fingers crossed, don't we? So look at that. This is number 4. This is the angel number. And we have a feather, and your angels are saying the key that you're unlocking, the door that you're opening, is the connectedness with your angel. Yes, memories live on, so you can't go back into the past, but you can cherish the past memories, and you can use those because they will serve you, because it's all wisdom that you're accumulating, and you'll use that wisdom in a really positive way. But there are more connections to be made. As soon as you put the key in that lock and open it, you're going to connect with new people, you're going to connect with new skills and talents, new experiences, and most of all, your angelic connections. So your intuition, your spirituality is going up to a whole new level. And this is the rich tapestry of your life represented in this magic feather here. A magic key presents you with a magic feather, where you are multi-dimensional. There is so much to you and all of the experiences that you've been through. So rejoice in the next part of your journey, because it's going to be a good one, and it's going to be even more powerful, and you're going to become so much wiser and richer for it. The next card that we have, let me just show you what these are. These are called the Angels of Light deck by Diana Cooper. I don't even know if they do these anymore. I've had these cards for literally like 20 years. They come in a little pouch. And your angel card is Beauty. So let me read this to you. The outer world is a reflection of your inner. So focus on the beauty within yourself, your good qualities, your kindnesses, your gifts and talents. Remember that whatever you give attention to increases and grows. Everyone has some beauty in their soul, so seek it in others. Remind them of their qualities and you will illuminate them. Surround yourself with things and people with a beautiful vibration, for we are all influenced by that which is around us. As you tune more and more into your incredible wonder of yourself, others and the planet, your resonance becomes that of beauty. Others will perceive the radiance of your soul and be touched by it. And your affirmation is, I recognize my beauty and that of others. Okay, so there you go. That's a gorgeous message for you about beauty. See the beauty in others. That maybe sometimes we have to dig deep to see the beauty because we're looking for the superficial beauty. We're looking for the superficial beauty in life, in objects, in people. But when we go beneath the surface, that's when we can see the true beauty. Woo, that was a lovely message, wasn't it? Okay, so the second object is the blue selenite. Quite a few of you are attracted to this. This is a whopping, very, very heavy crystal, and this is very much about truth. It's about expression. It's about connecting with yourself, your highest self, and your authentic self. So authenticity is key. Be honest with yourself. What is your higher self trying to tell you? Always go to your higher self. And this is, it looks like the blue planet. So it looks like we're like the shuttle where we're stepping back and we're looking down on the planet. And what do we see? Look how beautiful it is. So I think there's a message about beauty today and truth. Definitely. And we are in Gemini season, and Gemini is all about truth and really expressing that truth, being honest. So our wisdom and beauty card for you, if you chose a blue selenite, is the turkey. This is interesting. This card comes out a lot at the moment because it's all about growth. We've come so far. This year has been a heck of a year because it's been all about growth. And growth comes from the most awkward, some of the most kind of painful experiences allow us to grow in the biggest ways. It's not all, everything being all unicorns, rainbows and flowers. It's about the tough stuff. It's the grime. It's the grit that helps us to grow and stand in our nobility. Look at our lovely turkey there. It's just so serene. It's literally full of himself because he has picked up a lot of really important things. And this is all about your well-being, your mental well-being, your emotional well-being, your spiritual well-being. Nourish yourself in ways that allow you to grow. Be honest with yourself. What is your higher self trying to tell you? What does it want you to do? I think, we've all grown in lockdown because we've had a lot of time to think that all of this external noise and the busy syndrome, busy life syndrome, when we all distract ourselves with being busy. And we didn't like, at first we didn't like the idea of going into this kind of hermit mode, because then we had to be confronted with ourselves and our higher self. And now we've grown through that, and we're nearly there, we're nearly ready. We're all fat and juicy in a metaphorical way. And your angel card is, you have Archangel Gabriel. Okay, so Archangel Gabriel has shown up for you who've chosen the sphere, and says you are blessed to receive this Archangel card. Your guidance is to invoke Archangel Gabriel, who works on the white ray for grace and purification. It's time to release old memories, ingrained habits, mental patterns which lower your vibrations. Archangel Gabriel will bring order and discipline into your life so that everything runs smoothly. You can also call on him to bring you clarity and joy. You are reminded that you are a beautiful light and wise spirit, and that only the material mantle disguises your true self. So envision yourself surrounded by pure white light. Let your pure spirit emerge and fly. And your affirmation is, I am pure and light. Isn't that beautiful? These messages are so sweet and powerful today, aren't they? Turn it that way around because I love that image. Okay, and then finally, we have our jewel. So the jewel is all about that kind of balance. It's the divine masculine and the divine feminine that we both contain. We contain both of these. It's about all of those, you know, those different elements of us that go towards making this beautiful, pure jewel that we are. It's about finding the jewel within ourselves every day. So sometimes you have a bad day, don't you? I was feeling a bit fed up yesterday. I don't even know why. It's just one of those days. Sometimes we have to dig deep to find the beauty within ourselves. Sometimes we have to give ourselves a good polish, don't we? But my oh my, are we ever this amazing jewel? It's there all the time, right? And there are so many facets to us. You know, like certain people might just see that part of you and they go, that's you. That's who you are. But you're not that. You are all of these different facets every day, glowing, glistening. And some days we feel really proud to show ourselves off. We emerge, don't we? We go, look at me, I'm just so super shiny and multifaceted. And then other days we go, oh no, feeling a bit flat. I'm just going to let you see that and nothing else, because we're afraid of showing just how beautiful and incredibly versatile we are. So never forget that, you know, just because somebody says, oh, you are like this, or they've known you for, you know, from a while ago, and you're changing and you're being polished all the time. Those facets are there, my loves. You just got to bring them out. Okay, so the message from the Oracle of Wisdom and Beauty is the number 3 card, make a wish. Okay, make a wish for this full moon lunar eclipse, because there's magic in that full moon. This is an eclipse. It's like a full moon on steroids. They say it's like 10 times the power, 20 times the power for you to unlock, to make the shift to manifest your best future. Now, I did a little ritual for the Gemini new moon a week and a half ago with my angelic circle, and we were calling in our team, we were calling in our tribe. We were looking at where are there gaps in our lives where we want to have a friend, a work colleague, a lover, you know, whatever it is that you're missing in your life. Do you want a mentor? Do you want to mentor somebody? So to make those connections, and this card is affirming that eclipse is opening up the channels of communication between you and your tribe, and there's something really magical happening. Isn't that lovely? So soon enough you're going to be able to join them. And then the final message for number 3s is curiosity. Isn't that interesting? You know, curiosity killed the cat. That's what they say, isn't it? But curiosity is a very Gemini trait. So we have this eclipse. It's in the sign of Sagittarius, but it's happening in Gemini season. And it says, see life through the curious eyes of a child, and you will discover a never-ending source of happiness and excitement. Curiosity keeps you alive, interested, and interesting. The angels are inviting you to be curious about yourself. Start exploring who you are. Yeah, all your facets. Where have I gone? And you will grow personally and spiritually. Be interested in people and you will discover an eternal source of fascination. Be curious about the wonderful universe in which you live, about the angels themselves and their role in the divine plan. The radiance of your delight in life will illuminate you. And your affirmation is, I explore the wonder of life. Isn't that lovely? So there we go, my loves. That is all of the messages wrapped up for you. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. And it's lovely to have your company. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I want to get on with lots of work today because I've got people waiting for readings. And so take care, my loves. Lots and lots of love and angel blessings to you. Stay safe and well wherever you are, whatever's going on around you. May your angels take good care of you in every way. Bye for now.